Differences between cold plate liquid cooling, immersion liquid cooling and spray forms liquid cooling. Liquid cooling technology is divided into direct liquid cooling and indirect liquid cooling according to the cooling method. The direct representative is immersion liquid cooling, and the indirect representative is cold plate liquid cooling. The advantage of the cold plate type is that the amount of modification to the computer room and cabinets is relatively small, and it can be applied to ordinary cabinets. The disadvantage is the risk of leakage and conduction. The general cold plate type also requires air cooling for compensation. The advantage of immersed liquid cooling is that the heat dissipation capacity is relatively strong, which is suitable when the power density is relatively high. The disadvantage is that its operation and maintenance is relatively difficult because it is relatively heavy. During operation and maintenance, it is necessary to use a crane to plug and unplug. The cost is high and compatibility is also required. The spray type can avoid the local clogging problem of the cold plate type, is relatively quiet, and has higher compatibility with liquids. The difficulty is that the flow control is not precise enough. From an operation and maintenance perspective, cold plate type liquid cooling will have the problem of quick connector insertion and removal, as well as the problem of cold plate and connector clogging. Immersion liquid cooling requires a crane arm to plug in and out, and the liquid is easy to evaporate.